After a long day at work, the poor young man came home and was stunned to see that his girlfriend had cooked a full table of meat dishes, 5 in total, no less. He immediately scolded her for wasting money. She quickly explained that she had bought everything at a discount when the market was closing. Then she showed him how she'd trimmed the fatty parts to render lard, fried the lean meat with vegetables, and used the leftovers to simmer a pot of soup. The meal looked lavish, but the entire table had cost less than $1. What the girl didn't know was that the stingy boyfriend she saw every day was actually the long-lost son of the richest man in the country. Just earlier that evening, while she was running her stall at the night market, a middle-aged woman from the next stall rushed over with her phone, breathless, telling her that her boyfriend had been recognized by a billionaire and taken back home. By all logic, this should have been wonderful news, but the girl felt an inexplicable panic. Her boyfriend hadn't contacted her for days. The woman sighed on the side, muttering that once men get rich, they tend to forget where they came from. The girl couldn't help recalling the past when he was pursuing her. He showed up at her stall every single day. Later, when he passed the entrance exam for graduate school, but couldn't afford tuition, it was she who handed over all her savings to support him. To save money, she only bought discounted ingredients, yet she always managed to turn a single piece of meat into a whole table of dishes, just so he could eat well. Back then, he had promised her that one day he would give her a good life. Thinking of this, she confidently told the woman that she believed in him the moment. She looked up. Her boyfriend suddenly appeared in front of her. She was overjoyed, until confusion quickly replaced her happiness. He was still wearing his old, worn clothes, nothing like an heir to a billionaire fortune. Sensing her doubts, he explained that his family only looked wealthy on the surface. In reality, they were drowning in debt, owing billions to the bank. This time, he said, he had only come back to pack some things and spend time with the parents he had just reunited with. She couldn't help asking whether he would come back again. He only said he wanted to stay with his parents a bit longer, since they had just found each other. She could clearly feel the distance in his tone. That night, though they lay on the same bed, they felt like strangers, once inseparable and deeply reliant on each other. They were now separated by an invisible wall. What truly chilled her was when he brought up their savings, claiming his family needed money to pay off debts, and demanding to take half of what they had. In that moment, she finally understood there was no future left for them. Late at night, after she had fallen asleep, he quietly picked up his phone and messaged the woman he truly loved, telling her that he was now worth hundreds of millions and asking if she was willing to come back to him. When the girl saw this, her heart sank completely. She finally realized that from beginning to end, he had never truly loved her. She couldn't hold back her sobs, and the noise alerted him with the truth exposed. He dropped all pretense and got up to leave. She stopped him, demanding an explanation, but he said arrogantly that it had taken him immense effort to climb to the top, and he would never allow anyone to drag him back into the gutter. She shot back that no one wanted to pull him down. She only wanted to stand at the top with him. After 5 years together, didn't she even deserve a chance to see the view? He was convinced she was trying to latch onto wealth, sneering that he had misjudged her, that she was nothing but a gold digger. Those words cut into her like a blade, completely losing control. She laid bare the truth. When he had no money for graduate school, it was she who paid his tuition with every cent she had. If she were really a gold digger, she would have agreed long ago to marry the landlord's nephew, who owned 3 storefronts. Besides, the one who had promised to give her a good life had always been him. Humiliated and furious, he tried to throw her out, staring at this cold, unfamiliar man. Her anger finally exploded. She slapped him hard across the face and walked out without looking back, leaving behind the room that had once been full of warmth. In the dead of night, she rode her tricycle, the same one she used for her stall, aimlessly through the streets. A rock blocked the road ahead, and she got off to move it. At that moment, a taxi driver walked up, wanting to buy a cup of lemon tea, but when he saw her face clearly, he froze. She looked almost exactly like the billionaire's long-lost daughter. Down to the tear mole at the corner of her eye, driver told her that the billionaire was posting notices everywhere, offering a 10 million reward to anyone who could find his daughter. To be sure, he asked if she could provide a few strands of hair for a DNA test. Even a clue, he said, would be worth 200,000, half skeptical and half amused. She didn't believe she could have such a fate, but after repeated requests, she pulled out a lock of hair and handed it to him the next day. Remembering that her bank card was still with her ex, she returned to the rental apartment to retrieve it, only to find that the locks had been changed. Furious and anxious, she could only message him demanding her money back. To her surprise, it was his White Moonlight who showed up, returning their savings and warning her to leave High City within a day or there would be consequences. She ignored the threat and continued setting up her stall at the night market as usual. But when she was packing up, a group of motorbike riding thugs suddenly appeared, surrounding her, smashing her stall, and provoking trouble, forcing her to leave the city. Only then did she realize this was revenge, arranged by that woman,